Driving emotions of the audience is a combination of great acting and camera placement. As filmmakers, we can leverage the angles that control authority, energy, and perspective. In the last video, we explored how close ups reveal emotion. But the real question is, how do we decide which emotion the audience should feel? Because two shots can show the exact same subject and feel completely different depending on where the camera stands. So, what are these three framing decisions you can add to your shortlist that instantly elevates how a scene feels? One of the conventional methodologies of introducing a character is through a low angle shot, where the camera looks up at the character, increasing perceived dominance, confidence, and control. By looking up at them through the camera, we are made to believe that they hold authority in their space, in our minds, and in the story as well. On the contrary, a high angle shot where the camera looks down on the subject suggests vulnerability, submission, or even loss of authority. When filmmakers want to communicate parity, they neutralize this vertical hierarchy entirely, and the subject and the camera match the eye level. So, once we have established who holds the power and who's no longer in the authority, now we need to immerse the viewer. And that brings us to our immersion or a POV angle. POV angles are a unique perspective of showcasing the world through objects' point of view. This angle is the most creative and powerful shot used to immerse the viewer into the craft work. You move with the flow of the object, but the subject has either a similar or a complementary movement, creating a unique experience for the viewer. Cameras mounted on the car doors are the most unique way of breaking the pattern, instantly providing adrenaline spike in movies like One Battle or even recently used in Durandar. You might have seen that when the subject is closest to the camera, we achieve a crisp separated background. But creating such a depth of field when the subject is far away is not easy, and hence the importance of the framed obstruction shot. Filmmakers often use this technique to calm the audience, and this technique is also called dirtying the shot, which means to introduce objects or even other characters in front of our main character to bring depth, realism, and a sense of immersion. Some of the beautiful examples of foreground obstruction angles are shown in Train Dreams. Even though this is a wide shot, a third of the frame is filled with leading rail tracks, making a regular train scene calming and cinematic. My favorite cinematographer, Greg Fraser, is an expert in dirtying the shot. He has shot movies like Dune, Batman, and recently Project Hail Mary, where scenes are just visually appealing because of these angles. A frame within a frame is another clever use of framed obstruction shot. So, next time when you storyboard your shots, don't forget to include these angles that drive the presence, perspective, and the energy of the audience. And that's exactly what Off the Record is for, where we talk about everything and anything that comes before we press record. Compositions, a well known technique of intentional arrangement of visual elements, is what we'll explore in the next video. And until then, keep creating.